Hey guys, it's your boy Fat Gamer 919 and I'm here with a video showing you guys the top 10 most useful secret blocks in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Number 1 is barrier blocks. These blocks are so useful. They basically keep an invincible barrier from, keeping people or even animals away from things. So if you have the barrier block in your hand, you can see every single barrier in place, such as this. But as soon as it gets removed off your hands, like so, you can't see it, and obviously you cannot walk through it. It's a very useful barrier, and I'm going to tell you the commands on how to get it right now. This is the commands you need to put in the chat to get the barrier block. /give @s barrier, and then you would get the barrier block in your hand. Now, number 2, the second most useful secret block in Minecraft Bedrock Edition is what I would say the light block. It's a very powerful light source which is not only invisible but can actually give light. So as you can see, this is a very dark cave. You go inside it and you place a light block. It's invisible, you can walk through it, there's no barrier at all, but however you can't build in the way as it does get darker. So if you want to place some light blocks, be careful where you put it, but this is very useful if you don't want to place torches or any other light sources in the game. Now what I'm now going to show you is the commands on how to get the light block. This is the commands for the light block. I will explain the numbers in a minute. So what you need to put is /give @s light_block. 1 basically means how many you want. It's only really for survival, because in creative it doesn't really matter. But on 15 is the most powerful we can get, and 0 being the least powerful, which is pretty much useless. Now let's get on to the third block. At number 3, we have the deny block. What this block actually does is very useful for people who want to create server and realms, because it actually prevents the damage of structures and blocks. As you can see here, I am in survival and I cannot destroy this block a single bit. Now what I will show you is the commands on how to get this very useful block. This is a very simple command. All you need to do is /give @s and then deny, and then it's in your inventory. It's really that simple. Now we're going to go to block number 4. Block number 4 is the border block, and basically what this block is very useful for is if you're creating a server or even a realm, because this actually is a border block that can't let anyone get past it unless you're in creative. Now let's go check it in survival to prove my point. Here we are in survival, going to try and jump over it to check if we can go over the border. No, we cannot, but however, can we go over here? We can go over here. The border actually prevents us jumping over. Now let's try going underneath. As you can tell, we cannot go underneath. As much as I do try, it just stops me right in the middle where the border is placed. So honestly guys, use this border block if you're going to make a server or a realm, because this will help you so much. And now what I'm now going to show you is how to get the border block in commands. Once again, this command is fairly short and very easy to write and remember. So what you need to put is /give @s border_block. And now let's go on to block number 5. Block number 5, I would personally say, is called the command block, and this command block is very useful, for many aspects of things. Let's say hide and seek. You're playing a game of hide and seek with people, and you want to let everybody know when it starts. So let's go in here, and you put /go, and then what you're going to need to put is on top of it is a lever. So let's go do this. It'll go question mark. That's not a question mark. Exclamation mark. Go, so everyone in the screen can see when to go and play hide and seek. But it's not the only thing you can do with command blocks. So there's 3 different command block types. This is the impulse one, which is usually used for using a button or a lever. Now there's a chain, which looks blue, and now there's also a repeat, which is usually used with redstone in a repeating situation, and this one looks a bit more purplish. I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about command blocks, but I know a few things, so I'm now going to tell you how to get the command blocks in your inventory. So the commands on how to get the command block is /give @s command_block, and it will be in your inventory. But there is more than more than one command block you can use. So you can use 4. So there's the normal one, which is command block, or command underscore block underscore minecart, or chain underscore command underscore block, and also the last one is repeating underscore command underscore block. Block number 6 is the structure block, and this is very useful to people who want to be building loads of the same things but just can't be bothered to build it. So all you need to do is get the structure block, place it where you do, let's say in between these, save it. Let's go on to save. Well, we've got to give it a name first, so we're going to call it PP, okay, because I just can't be bothered to name anything. So we're going to go on to PP, save it. Now what we're going to do is just fly somewhere else, over here, okay. We go over here and we go load. And then what do we do? Is go save, load, PP. Now and we go to load. And then now it's here. So you've basically just duplicated the same thing you've just built, but with a structure block. It's really useful if you can't be bothered to build. But what you can also do is change the height and, you know, width. I don't know if that's the word. So with X, Y, and Z, I don't know what they mean because I don't really do maths very well, but if someone who's good at maths, type it in the comments what they are useful for. I know Y is height, I think. Here is the commands on how to get the structure block. It is /give @s structure block. Very useful. For block number 7, actually involves the structure block itself, but it's completely different. It is a structure void. Now what they are used for with the structure block is actually they create an invincible barrier that you don't want to be used in the structure block, like so. So let's say we put a pillar of this. I mean, of course you can walk through it, so it's not going to be like a barrier block, nothing like that. And now we go over, load this, of course, is save it. Right, now the structure is now saved, and go over to here and place 2 pillars like so. So this pillar is where the structure void is, and you won't see it until it's in your hand, of course. And now it's do to the right, left hand, right. I don't know corners. There you go. Now it's load, and like so, 1 pillar will disappear. This pillar will now disappear because the structure void is there to make sure no blocks are in that way, because that is specifically to be, you know, left out, not to be built on at all. The commands on how to get the structure void are very simple. Once again, /give @s structure underscore void. Now let's go on to block number 8. For number 8, we actually have to set block it first. So it's actually called /set block. Don't know what those letters are. Lava underscore cauldron. Now let's go, you know, get that in my inventory. Now actually we don't build it, but it's floating. So I didn't really mean this to float, but it kind of has. Now you may be wondering, there's no lava in it first. But actually what you got to do is you got to change the weather. So either the weather has to be thundery with rain, or just rain itself. Because as soon as that actually happens and it starts raining, this lava cauldron will actually start to fill up with lava. I don't know how long it actually takes, to be honest. It takes a fair while. But I mean, yeah, there you go. There's lava in the cauldron. It's one of the weirdest blocks in the game. I don't really see how it's useful, but it's something pretty cool that the rain can actually, you know, cause lava to go in a cauldron. Now let's go on to block number 9. Block number 9 is the allow block, and to be honest, it's not really useful, but it's quite similar to the deny block, but this time it allows you to break things. So if you're in survival, you can break this, and you know what's really cool? If you're in adventure mode, you can also break this, because if you're in adventure mode, you can't break anything else. So I guess this is useful for if you're in adventure mode and you're in like a certain server, and it tells you things that you can and can't break, such as this. So it's cool if you're in adventure mode. Anything else, it seems to be quite useless, and I'm now going to show you the commands on how to get it. A short command this time is /give @s allow, and you put that and you get one of the most useless but secret blocks in the game. Number 10, it is the Jigsaw block. It's one of the most bizarre blocks I've ever seen in the game, but it is secret. I have no clue how to use it, so that's why I'm still adding it into the video, because it's still secret. But basically what he does, I have absolutely no idea. So if you guys know how to use it in the comment section, please type it in the chat and I will pin it in the comment section, because I mean I would love to learn how to use this, because I feel like it could be useful, but it is a secret block, so that's why I'm adding it. And I'm also now going to show you guys the commands on how to get this jigsaw block. Quite simple. It's /give @s jigsaw, and then you got the jigsaw command. I don't know, block. If you guys have enjoyed this video or found this video useful at any way whatsoever, please make sure to like, subscribe, put a notification bell on if you haven't already, because these videos, I've been spending, how many hours? I spent an hour, bloody hell, 2 hours I've been spending doing this. It's a long time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be doing more. And let me know in the comment section down below on what other video you want me to make, which I can make to make it useful. I don't know what I'm waffling here. This isn't on the script. Ah dear. See you guys in a bit. Have a good one.